Imagine an elementary school where each week students study artists like Monet, composers like Beethoven, and explore new places around the world like Florence, Italy. Tucked away in a small farming community in northeast Arkansas is such a place. A rural K-6 school, Weiner Elementary School leaders and educators want their students to feel a part of the world and not apart from it. Weiner was named a School of Innovation in 2014 and was named a 2016 National Blue Ribbon School by the U.S. Department of Education. All students participate in a daily Spanish class. 5th and 6th graders have the opportunity to take Spanish 1 and Spanish 2 for high school credit. The school infuses art and music across the curriculum and emphasizes the use of technology and digital communication for students and teachers alike.
I called in my leadership team and said, look, here's our opportunity to create the school that we believe, and we had a lot of years of experience between us, but we want to create the school that we believe is what is good for children. And that's what we did. Our plan was developed around what we believe from research and from experience was going to make good, well-rounded children that were ready for the 21st century and beyond. All people on campus gather together every morning, and I get to lead that. So the kids get to see me immediately as an educator, not just the principal that does that job, but they see me as someone who is knowledgeable and wants them to learn things. And then we have short, attention-getting pieces of information about our artist of the week, our musician of the week, our place of the week. And so it moves pretty quickly, and kids truly get involved in it. They learn from it. Kids, when I was a teacher, I called that tidbits of information, little snippets of information. Kids embrace those, and they remember them. And then that sets the stage for the teaching that goes on for the rest of the day as the teachers build what we call our culture piece into their curriculum.
5th and 6th grade have MacBooks, and 3rd and 4th have Chromebooks, and the rest down, the undergrades, have iPads. And it's very fun because we get to do projects on Google Classroom.
As part of our School of Innovation, one of our big things we're trying to do is we want our kids to learn that they are not a part from the world, but they can be a part of it. So with that in mind, I serve a role to help make connections. And technology is one really good way to make connections. And we have really been using Skype, and there's so much that you can do with Skype. We've connected with students in other classrooms. We talked to some kids in Long Island, New York, and for some reason they thought we had an accent, And we also, we even Skyped with a class in Hungary, which that brought up some things that we needed to figure out about time differences.
Earlier this year, the students performed the play Brundabar.
That was a play that had been performed in Terezin concentration camp by children there over 40 times. It was a play that had been written in Prague, and it was a play of joy. It was about a little boy who he and his sister are trying to get milk for their mother because she's sick. This play was used in Terezin as a way to lighten the children's day up because things were so desperate there. And it succeeded in doing that. The Nazis when they looked at the play, they saw an opportunity to perhaps fool the world. And so they had the children to perform Brundabar when the International Red Cross came in, wishing to see a camp. The history of that place, and particularly that it involves children, was something that we felt like could be used to help kids think about how they treat others. Because as a School of Innovation, we're concerned about more than just doing bookwork or doing academics or the test. We're concerned and are very focused on growing children into good adults who care about others and care about the world. The focus of that was for kids to think about that it matters how you treat those that you may think are different than you are. And it was also important for them to understand that Wherever there is injustice, sometimes we think, well, you're either one of the people that's inflicting injustice on someone or you're the victim. But the truth is, being neutral and doing nothing is just as deliberate a choice as being one of the other two.
What I would like other students to know about our school is that it may be small, but it is amazing. What makes Weiner Elementary special is the teachers who teach here and the students who learn here. And every activity we do is awesome.
The lesson, if you're hoping to become a school of innovation, or if you're just hoping to bring about a change in your school, is to honor the child. We don't teach curriculum, we don't teach tests, we don't teach children, we teach a child. Each child is different. And I think when we're planning whatever we do or however we go about it, it needs to be in a way that honors who children are.